Guys, microcell engineers for communities. I'm super excited about today's presentation. Enjoy. Okay, do you struggle with getting your point across to review agencies? Do you struggle getting messages to your boss or down to your staff and coordinating and syncing up schedules and just communicating better with everyone you work with? Well, I recently had an engagement where I had been going months back and forth between email to this city staff. They emailed me back a week later, and we were not making any progress towards getting those plans approved. And so I finally broke down and made a video. I shot her over a video, said, here's what we want to do. Bam, bam, bam. Went through those points super fast. She sent a reply back within about an hour and was like, wow, those look great. Thank you. And then what happened is about a week or two later, when I was in another meeting with her, she brought it up again and said, I love the video you sent. Super helpful. Thank you so much. So I want to show and share a quick little technique that is easy to implement, but will have a huge impact on getting your projects approved. So the big problem is your project's not getting approved. We've got tight project timelines, and the overall project's getting delayed in this miscommunication project, and it's going to cost you or your developer, your client money. Why does this happen? It happens because emails suck. We get delayed responses. They'll wait a week to reply. They misinterpret what you say. You misinterpret their response. There's no visual context, and readers only are going to remember 10% of what they read. What are some main advantages of videos? There's no more scheduling meetings with them. You can just make a video, send it to them. It's convenient for them. They can watch it whenever they want. The footage can be replayed, so if they didn't understand it, they can rewind it, play it again. You can show them the ultimate configuration of what you're planning to do before you submit it and have to wait a month. And they're going to retain the information at a much higher clip. So it's engaging, it's personal, it's clear, it's concise, better retention, easier to explain complicated ideas without setting up a meeting, and it's going to demonstrate the actual changes. So what do you gain? Like I mentioned, you're going to gain a streamlining process with a review agency. So think comment response letters. You want to set up a video for city council meeting, and you're giving a presentation. Instead of getting up there and having to be all nervous and present for someone, you can make a video and you'll look like a stud, and it'll be faster. So you can communicate more information in less time. It can be exactly what you need to show them. I would recommend using a tool like OBS, which I'll mention later. It's effective for internal communication and external communication. So if you want to talk with your subs and you want to give them comments on their plans, send them a video. If it's just hard to get a hold of them, you outsource different CAD groups, send them a video. Your manager's busy and you want to get his sign off so you can make that big plan change. Send him a video, and then he can just reply. And then, like I mentioned, you can standardize different processes with the video, and it's much better than an actual physical piece of paper or some sort of written document. So what tool do I recommend? I'm a big Microsoft guy. I use Teams, but Teams is not the only solution. There's Zoom, Loom, Google Meet, Vidyard, BombBomb. They're all going to work. If you want to take this to the next level, then you should look at a tool like OBS. That's how I'm doing this video now. Put yourself down in the corner, different inputs. You can even have multiple speakers. If you want to know more, reach out to me about that. Okay, so let's say you've got this comment here, provide detail on swale depths, and they want to know the swale depths between the buildings. So one, I would copy their comment onto your final updated plan sheet or show them their red line sheet and be ready to switch back and forth. I would also direct their attention to the areas you made changes. So in this example, I've just highlighted two of the sections. I've added the callouts and then this detail table down there. So now we're ready to record one of these conversations. So I'm going to flip over to Teams and show you a little trick. All right, so I'm here in Microsoft Teams. I've clicked on my calendar on the side here, and I will click here, Meet Now. So you can have a meeting with just yourself, which is pretty neat. And boom, there's me right there. And I'm using a green screen right now to help record this video, but you can make whatever effects. You could do blur, anything. It's up to you. Then you'll want to join the meeting. All right, so now we're here in the meeting. It's just me and myself. There's two-step process to this. So you're going to want to first open the share tray, like most of y'all know how to do, and you'll share your entire screen. Next, you'll come back to the video that you already have. And boom. So you'll want to click this record button here, record and transcribe. So go ahead and click record. So it takes a minute. It'll say start recording. And so just be ready. And then once it says that it's recording, which it is now, flip over to your video. And this is where you'll make your presentation. Hey, David, I went through and I added these sections here to help with your detail, your request for a detail on the swales. And I've already made this section down here. Essentially, it shows which sections correspond to different elevations, and we put different flow line depths measured from the lowest building. And then you're done with the video. So now you come back to your presentation and you click stop recording. So boom, you'll click stop recording. Now you can stop sharing and you can leave that call. Okay, so now that we left that call, we're gonna kind of come back to our information here, and you're going to want to click meeting with that meeting that you just did, and it'll say recording ready. So you can click this link here and you can just open the file online. So you'll see here's my file, and you have a couple options. You could share this file with them. If you're using SharePoint and Teams, you could probably just copy and paste this file. Now I'm going to show you a little level up trick how to rename that file, but you could be done here and you could come over here and click copy link. So what you'll want to do, you'll want to download that file. I'll go ahead and ignore that and click download. Okay, so my file's download here. I'm going to do Control X, which is cut, and I already have a sample folder here that syncs to my OneDrive. You can use Dropbox or any other file sharing platform, but this is what I'll use. So I'll paste the file here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rename this to Swale Updates Comments. And you'll see why in a moment. So I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back once I've got this uploaded. All right, so the video is uploaded. Now I'm going to go to my OneDrive and I'm going to view this online. Now you're going to see there's just a simple little video here. This one's 40 seconds, and there you are on the side there talking about it. You're scrolling around, zooming around the sheets, and he's able to quickly pick up on what you changed, and he'll reply with whatever he wants. Now you're going to want to come over here, click copy link. As the link's loading, just give it a moment. You'll see there you can now copy this link. Now you're going to come to, I've already got a template email here. Make sure you attach that markup to the email of that grading plan sheet. I've got a sample email here to citystaff@city.gov. I titled it grading review comments. I would put your project name in here too. And hey, David, I was reviewing, make a quick little statement here, let them know. And then boom, you can go ahead and put this in here. So you will see, this is why I renamed it. That's the special sauce. And then now this is ready to send it away. All right, so best practices, like I said, keep that video short and sweet and to the point. Let's address exactly what they asked. Don't ask them about the weather. Already have those plans marked up. Attach the PDF like I just showed. Here's a pro tip. If you're doing a comment response letter and you want to include a video in there, don't try to send them the file. Go ahead and throw that hyperlink in your Word document that ultimately becomes a PDF. Make sure that link's accessible for long periods of time. And yeah, I think that will work. So if you guys got any questions or anything, reach out to me. I'd love to help. And if you want, like I mentioned, the OBS information, how to really level it up another notch, let me know. Thanks. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was short and sweet and to the point. Like I said, my main goal is easy, repeatable. I did have some questions, so I did give this presentation to a client recently. I had a few questions they were just kind of asking, and if you have any, feel free to post it down below while I'm kind of going through some of them. The big one is to note that I would not rely on uploading these videos into their portals and stuff, because a lot of that's very antiquated and old, and they just can't accept those files. Some other questions were about the internal use. So if you've got sub-consultants and other people that you work with outside of your business, it's really good for going to your electrical team, going to your architectural team and sending them videos instead of just markups, just to help really get the point across. How does the generator wire into your wastewater plant? How does Where does this light pole need to be for your roadway expansion? So anyway, those were some of the main points that they brought up. Other than that, we'll be putting out more presentations like this, just quick little lunch and learns so that you can just come in during lunch, watch a quick presentation, and hopefully learn something new. Well, I think that's it for today's show. If you have any comments, questions about this, just reach out to me, Mike at mod-eng.com. Shoot me over an email and I'll be happy to help. Okay, guys. Thank you.